Officials for today's game, Kyle Kennery is the crew chief. He's joined by Roger Nurse and Eddie Fines. All set to get started here as this is the second game, of course, in Week 7. These two teams come in. Riverwolves, 3-3 record, sitting 5th in the standings. The Monarchs, 4-2. They are currently in second place. And off the draw, it's picked up by Mitch Zulian. Zulian's going to make his way down, try to start things off with a bang. Instead, that shot will go wide and out of play. And first possession here for the Riverwolves. Newbro makes a good move, gets over the timeline, looking for Eric Lemaire, gets it back. Newbro's going to take that shot and score. So right off the bat, both these two teams wasting no time. And Derry Newbro on the score sheet with his first of the game, 1-0 Paris. Paris, of course, coming off a big win last weekend. They beat the Ohsweken Bears 16-13. These Toronto Monarchs, red hot. They knocked off the Brampton Express 13-11 last week. So these two teams riding a couple of win streaks, as short as they are. And off that draw, it's picked up, and it's Newbro again. Out there with Van Scheppen. Agus also out there on that right side, filtering in. Simonelli, they'll swing it over to Agus. Looking for an opening. Good defense, and 10 on the shot clock. That shot from way out. No problem for Bailey Brown. And now the outlet, here come the Monarchs. Working it over the timeline, going to set up on offense. And Gay had to flip. Instead, he'll get it to Patrick Corbett. Corbett, familiar sight on that right side. He'll filter over to Pfeiffer. Jordan Dance now. Keep an eye on him. Turning the corner, goes to the sidearm, wide of the mark. No reset, 2 shots, knocked down. Malcolm Ford out there defensively. Good passing. Pfeiffer tried to roll it. Big save, though, as up to the task was Cosgrove. The other end getting knocked down. Good defense by the Monarchs to close it up, but here's Kyle Dawson. He is the leader of this Paris team. Gets a screen from the big man. Trailing late, taking that shot. Going off the post was Josh Rex. They'll get a reset. And Andy Campbell going to try to lean in. Get that shot off overhand. Good save by Brown. Dawson, of course, doing all that work behind the net. Loses it. And trying to shovel that one hand was Campbell. It's picked up by Dylan Goddard. And Monarchs now regain possession, and it's Corbett. Corbett, an outstanding two-way player, has spent most of this season doing some damage offensively. Corbett chased. Lemaire working him over. Dumps it over, and a quick stick goes off the post. And not sure why, but no reset. Give and go as that pass. Cosgrove did a good job to cut down the angle, and now is Hunter Agus. Agus has got Newbro on the left side. Hits Newbro with a pass. Too much zip on it. Bailey Brown's going to counter the other way. It gets knocked down. And Pfeiffer had it briefly and lost it. Parker Pfeiffer having himself an outstanding season here in the Arena Lacrosse League. That loose ball picked up, and it's McDonald. Passes to no one, and it's going to be Aaron Walker. Walker takes a hard hit, gets back up, takes another one. Oh, funky Walker air, and he tiptoes on that timeline, gets rid of it. McDonald finishes his check. They forced a turnover, and now it's Van Scheppen. Luke Van Scheppen will slow things down half boards left side, kick it back to Q. Q will take it down to the right side. Trying to get a step, turn in the corner, dumps it back out. Not a good pass. Van Scheppen bails him out. He'll look for an opening, trying to curl around the dots. Goes to the overhand. That gets knocked down. Easy save for Bailey Brown. And he'll work the outlet. Here come the Monarchs end to end. Thompson will flip. Dan Williams, another offensive weapon as he's stopped by Ford. Ford on him. Williams, though, to Henry, follows. Another offensive threat on that left side. for the Monarchs. That pass, a good one by Cosgrove. He finds Lemaire. Lemaire weaving through, gets a screen, wrong stick side, kicks it back out. They'll think better of it, be a little more deliberate here. Good stop and start by Goddard, but not able to penetrate. 10 on the shot clock. His backhand pass looking for Dawson. Campbell has it. 5. He's going to just try to go up and dunk it. Got a bit of the post. Either way, Monarchs counter the other way. We're under 10.5 to go here, opening quarter. Ethier's going to flip. Corbett now is going to set the offense. Out there with Williams on the right side. Dance is on the left. Keep an eye out there as filtering in is John Vesna. Vesna will swing it around. Corbett half boards, 10 on the shot clock. Looking for a good cut there, and they got one from Tanner Buck, but weren't able to connect. And now it will be the Riverwolves and Alex Q. Q will dump off Eddie Renault. One-on-one, Renault with Kaminga on him, and that underhand tried to go through the wickets. Bailey Brown closed that off, and a good outlet will send D'Amico away. Nicholas D'Amico doing his job. He'll retreat to the bench, and Pfeiffer now will work that right side. Gets a screen, trying to dump out. Him and Kaminga working that side. Jordan Dance, big wind up there, and the vet Jamie McMahon knocked that down. Kaminga looking down. Pfeiffer in out, well wide of the mark, and plenty of time on the shot clock. They will sit. Davis, no look. Dance, and they're going to say that the shot clock expired. And again, it's the referee's manual count, not the shot clock. Eddie Renault. We're under 9 minutes to go here. Renault looking for an opening, dumps it off, finds Campbell. Andy Campbell looking for an opening, gets a screen from Dawson. Can't do much. Good defense again. Mitch Zulian, he's going to be up. No one's going to catch him. He goes to the bounce. Good save there by Cosgrove, as Ford will pick that up, and he'll try to work it over the timeline. Dumps that off. Offense to work in Goddard. Swinging around Renault. Renault gets a half step, goes to the overhand, steered aside by Brown, picked up. Fresh clock for the Riverwolves. Goddard, Dawson. Both teams have clamped down defensively. Dawson does a good job, goes to the overhand, right in the breadbasket. Easy one for Brown, and he'll send away Ethier. End to end we go here. 1-0 the score. And that's courtesy the Riverwolves on their first shot of this game. Williams looking across, and Tanner Buck had a changeup, but Cosgrove positioned perfectly, and now Q's going to try to use his length. Davis strips him. Corbett picks it up. So a good job with the forecheck by Tyler Davis, and Corbett now will wait for the rest of the offense. Dump it behind. And they find the trailer. Buck makes a move. Buck goes to the sidearm. Good save there by Cosgrove. Ball loose on the carpet. Fresh 30 to work with for the Monarchs. Corbett looking for an opening. Van Scheppen on him. They close that off. Good defensive rotation by the Riverwolves. Dance trying to spin around. Goes to the overhand. Wide, and a golden opportunity, but not able to finish. And now Q. And Q picks the corner. Alex Q has been a transition demon here, and it's 2-0 Paris. Q picks up his 10th goal of the season. And when he gets on that open carpet, boy, going to be awfully tough to catch up to him. Just under 7 minutes to go, opening quarter. Week 7 of the Arena Lacrosse League. 2 more games tomorrow. Ball loose. McMahon had it, lost it, and instead it goes to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer dumps it off. They got a 2-on-1. Zulian finds Hodgkins cutting, not able to corral that pass, and now Van Scheppen will work it up the other way for the Riverwolves. Dump it off. Dawson. One-on-one. Kyle Dawson, a handful one-on-one. I tell you, that little dump off read perfectly. So good defense by Pfeiffer. Dumped down Goddard. Looking, had a man wide open, and twice they weren't able to get it to Dawson, but that early check will give Paris a fresh clock to work with. Lemaire, skip pass over to Johnson. He couldn't handle it. Good defense by the Monarchs. They close that off. They're off now. Still looking for their first. Thompson. Good fake, dumps it off. A little late with the pass. Kuminga still trying to corral it. Kuminga goes to the far corner. Mason Kuminga. Another one of those transition players getting the job done for his team and getting the Monarchs on the board. As we've got ourselves a 2-1 game. 5:51 to go here, opening quarter. These two teams very close in the standings. There's not a whole lot of room between the 8 teams. Off the draw, Ben Heidecker makes a nice sidestep move. He'll kick it back out. Thompson, they'll look to attack right now. Thompson, good job by Newbro to put a halt to that fast break. Now it's Jordan Dance. Dancer's going to swing it around. They'll work it half boards. Kick it back out. Follows out there on that left side with Dance. Davis at the top. And Williams over on that right side. Tried to quick stick finish. Instead, it's Agus. Better heads up. If he gets a head of steam going, he's going to be tough. Good job on the forecheck by Jordan Dance. Excellent work by Dance. And Agus and Corbett mixing it up there behind the play. Refs letting them play. Dan Williams in the meantime, between time, setting things up. Looking for follows. Instead, it goes to Cosgrove. Cosgrove will move it up. We're under the 5-minute mark here, quarter number 1. Newbro puts on the extra jets. Tanner Buck on him. And he'll look to kick it out, and it's Dawson swinging around right side. Isolation on that side. Kick back. Campbell, mismatch, size-wise. Walker on him. He'll look to kick, 10 on the shot clock. It's missed. Here come the Monarchs. They got numbers. 2-on-1. Eklund. And wide of the mark. Eklund plays the carom, goes downstairs. So good heads-up play. Results in a goal for Chase Eklund. And things are all tied 2-2. So transition certainly the difference here in this game, as both teams utilizing their multi-purpose players to find the back of the net. Off the draw. Van Scheppen and Hodgkins are going to go at it. Hodgkins comes away with it. He's going to try to turn the corner, does a good job, gets it to Walker. Walker gets it over the timeline. He's got Vesna on that left side. He'll peel back to the right and wait for Corbett. Corbett will trot over. He'll swing it around the Pfeiffer on that right side half boards. Pfeiffer looking for an opening, trying to get a step kick. Vesna, he's got some room. Vesna, big hard shot. Good save by Cosgrove. Loose, Corbett picks it up. Fresh 30 here for the Monarchs. Back to work. Pfeiffer, he tried to go to that far corner. Corbett slid in there, uncovered, and that's going to be an illegal check, and that's going to take us to our first official's timeout with 3:36 to go in this first quarter. We're going to back here at the Toronto Rock Athletics Center. Thanks for tuning in here on this Saturday evening. Big matchup between the Paris Riverwolves and the Toronto Monarchs. And here we go now with the Monarchs on offense. Corbett out there on that right side. Him and Pfeiffer, they'll work the interchange. Davis looking to Pfeiffer, puts it right in the pocket nicely. That shovel shot well wide of the mark. Dance does a good job to keep it in the offensive end. No reset, 10 on the shot clock. Slides it over. Davis, quick pass, Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer looking to get a step. Newbro on him. Takes a hard hit. Pfeiffer, the finish in the far corner. So some great work taking advantage as Parker Pfeiffer with his 16th goal of the season, his first of the game. He's also got 27 assists to lead the squad. So he has definitely done some damage at the offensive end. More importantly, 3-2 for Toronto. Off the draw, Q picks it up. Doesn't have the numbers, peels out, finds Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen gonna go around Zulian and tries to get a shot off and scores. So I don't think Bailey Brown knew exactly where he was in that net, and a great job there by Van Scheppen, to find that far corner by Van Scheppen, but give Q some credit, winning the draw. And Sheppen's first of the game. And Kaminga, and he was off to the races, but possession will go to Paris. So correction on that, it was Lemaire that picks up the goal. And not Van Scheppen, and Renault with Ethier all over him, and a little help from Goddard. Lemaire trying to take it strong. Agus trying to corral that loose ball. 5 on the shot clock. Good job defensively by the Monarchs. They keep them out. That shot on target, but Toronto now going to come away with it. D'Amico had numbers. He'll think better of it, and it's Williams now. Williams, one-on-one. He'll swing it around, follows. They'll work it to Dance on that left side. Dance trying to get by McMahon, dumps it off. Follows, trying to turn that corner. Does, peels back around, dumps it back, wide open 1-2. Easy in that far corner. And a beauty job there finding Jordan Dance. And the Dancer has his first of the game, 12th of the season. So Eric Lemaire with that previous goal for Paris. That was his 10th goal of the season. Four-3 game right now. And off the draw. Hodgkins loses it. Q does a good job back checking. Johnson had it momentarily. We're under 2 minutes to go here. And coming out of the pack there, looking to get ahead of steam is Johnson. He'll peel out, wait on the half boards, one-on-one. Thought about it, kicked it back out. Simonelli's going to look, and he'll swing it around to that right side. Delayed penalty coming first to the game, picking that corner. So you talk about sizing up the situation. Josh Rex doing just that. And a big goal. And we are all tied here, 4-4. Minute 23 to go, opening quarter. Both these two teams have been extremely efficient. There was one delayed penalty called. Other than that, it's been a end-to-end flow. Off the draw, McDonald gives Kaminga just a little bit too much manhandling, and that will get the possession to the Monarchs. Follows, swinging around, Dance. And that's going to go off the post, and that wasn't Dance, that was Buck. We're into the final minute here. Corbett's going to be a little more deliberate. Got plenty of time on the shot clock here. Agus looking for the screen, jumps it, and that allowed Corbett an easy path to the net. But Cosgrove doing the job and finds Q. Q's going to have to hurry, and he didn't make it in time. You only get 8 seconds. And quickly, Monarchs to work. Corbett took a pass from Davis, couldn't connect cleanly. He'll peel back out. 25 seconds on the game clock. A 2-second differential shot in game clock. Look for the Monarchs to try to get the last shot here of this quarter. Dance looking for the dump off. His pass goes off the boards and right to Cosgrove. Under 10 seconds to go. Cosgrove to Newbro. Newbro's just going to try to kill this off. They get it over, and Q's going to stop, drop, and open up shop. That'll do it. First 15 minutes are in the books. We're tied 4-4. We'll be back with quarter number 2. All set for quarter number 2. A very entertaining opening 15 minutes. Two very evenly matched teams. We're tied 4-4. As Ben Heidecker and Alex Hugh will set to do battle. Good crowd on hand here at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center on this Saturday night. Off the draw, Heidecker, clean win. 3-on-2 Monarchs. Right off the bat, dump down. Couldn't get it cleanly. And Pfeiffer not able to corral that. Good job by Cosgrove. And now it's Van Scheppen. He's going to work it up. Walker on him, fishing for that ball. Good job by D'Amico, but a better job by Van Scheppen to get it back to Dawson. They'll swing it around McMahon right side. Kick it back. Dawson has a little bit of room to work with. Kyle Dawson dumps it. Simonelli goes to the sidearm. Good shot. Steered aside by Brown. Picked up, though, by McMahon. McMahon will swing it around. And the Riverwolves back to work on offense here. Dawson, one-on-one. Hodgkins on him. Dawson goes to the overhand. Good save there by Brown. And he's looking for someone. Good pass, and the speedy Zulian will tiptoe over the timeline and set things up. Corbett will dump it back down. Williams has some room one-on-one. Finds follows. Henry follows. The big finish right there as he gives the Monarchs a 5-4 lead. So follows with his first of the game, 13th goal of the season. And we don't usually call out the officials, but Roger Nurse finally in the building. Had a little bit of a delay, but 71 is here. And that was an easy call. Q jumped to Q. And Kaminga now will swing it down. And they'll work it on the half boards. Follows. Kicking it around. Davis. Davis looking for an opening. Tried to find Corbett on the backdoor cut. Follows. Good job to scoop that up in the dots. That goes up and out of play. Possession the other way to Paris. We're under 13.5 here, quarter number 2. Agus gets a screen. He's going to try to turn that corner. Flip to Rex. Nothing doing there. Hodgkins chopped down a tree or two. Ball still loose in that corner. Goddard in there battling with it, as is Heidecker. And looks like Goddard trapped in there, pinned in there. Rex trying to push him over the goal line. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. Excellent job by the Monarchs. Collective defense. Playing well as they'll trot over. Heidecker will get it over the timeline. He'll give way. Buck will find Williams. Williams trying to get a step on Johnson. Peels back out. Look around to Vesna. They'll swing it around left side. Vesna. Couple hard hits. Got a good screen from Dance. Buck. Good skip pass. Pfeiffer not able to get it, but does a good job to corral it momentarily. 3 on the shot clock. Quick backhand pass. Dance. And he took a hard hit, and that is going to be the first penalty of this game as Zach McDonald, the guilty party. And the Monarchs power play will go to work for the first time today. They come in very impressive, almost 50%. efficiency. The Riverwolves, their penalty kill at just 38%. So a chance here for the Monarchs to restore that 2-goal cushion, as that's brief, hasn't lasted very long. Dance out there, overload left side. Bucks out there as is follows. Big shot, right on the money. Dance hacks his way into that loose ball, and a fresh clock for Toronto. Keep an eye out on that left side. Good hands, good speed on the interchange. Buck ducks in, inside out. Wickets closed, though, by Cosgrove. Outlet pass, Van Scheppen to Q. Q, 2-on-2. Waits, Dawson out the back door. Slid it to him nicely, but a good job there as Kuminga. He's going to go to the box for certain. And that's going to put an end to that power play, as it was brief. And a chance now. We'll see how much time on that clock left in the penalty. But Mason Kuminga, the guilty party, illegal cross-check. So it'll be 4-on-4. And we do apologize, some technical issues with our score clock. So we're not quite sure how much time remaining in the penalties. But either way, it's going to be Lemaire. Lemaire, Simonelli. Noah Simonelli swings it around. Big shot from Renault, right on target. Left there, though, and you saw Dawson fishing for it. And now Hodgkin's going to get over the timeline. So a chance here now for the Monarchs with possession. And Davis was open momentarily, but Hodgkins didn't see him. Hodgkins will retreat to the bench. Davis goes to the hard shot, trying to use the defenders as a screen. But Cosgrove, and Agus, good long pass, wasn't able to corral that. Does pick up the loose ball, goes to work one-on-one. Hunter Agus, great stick check at the last second. So a good job defensively by Thompson. And Ethier now. He'll put on the brakes. He'll find his spot, and it's the dancer. Jordan Dance, half boards, left side. Skip past Tanner Buck. That's over the net. That's going to be a violation. And possession will go up the other way. We're under 10.5 to go here, second quarter. 5-4 for the Monarchs. And the Riverwolves now going to work on offense. And penalty over. So it will be a brief power play for Paris. Toronto now will zip it up over the timeline. Zulian. Mitch Zulian does a lot of those little intangibles that make the wheel spin nice and smooth. Dance with Van Scheppen marking him. Follows. Guarded tightly. 10 on the shot clock. Just going to try to work that shot clock down. Corbett trying to make a move. Gets a shot off on target. Good save there by Brown. By Cosgrove. And back the other way. Agus. Penalties over. Teams back to full strength. Dawson. Kick it up. Lemaire's going to let that bouncer go. Good save there by Brown. Rebound as Simonelli had it momentarily. Lemaire left it. D'Amico does a good job to scoop it up. Tries to get by Simonelli. Does a great job to knock him down. D'Amico, persistence paying off. But it's Lemaire. Had it. Lost it. Him and D'Amico still battle. D'Amico comes away with it. Great job on a loose ball by D'Amico. He'll get it back to Hodgkins. They'll swing it around to Williams. 10 on the shot clock. Dan Williams looking for an opening. Kicks it out. Davis, swing, dance. Lets it go the underhand. Well wide of the mark. That's going to be a violation. Possession the other way. We're just creeping in on the 8.5-minute mark here. And not sure what crew chief Kyle Kernery is calling. I think we're just making sure that the game clock is where it should be. So just explaining to the coaches that there'll probably be a couple more seconds put on the game clock. And if you notice, a DeBrone on each bench as the brothers going head to head as coaches. Dawson now will swing it behind the net. Trying to turn that corner. Simonelli looking to dump it off. Rex, nothing doing on the screen and roll. And Bailey Brown on the money. Eklund with another finish. Transition goal. So Eklund making a habit of that. Chase Eklund with his second of the game. And give the assist to Bailey Brown. And it's a 6-4 game. Largest lead of this game. So back to work here. Last time these two teams met, Toronto 14-12 winners over Paris. Van Scheppen will pull it out. Dawson doesn't see Kuminga behind him, but gets rid of it. And Van Scheppen will look for an opening. Gets a screen on the roll. Dawson, Hodgkins lost his stick. Renault wasn't ready for the pass. And 10 on the shot clock. Van Scheppen behind the net. Looking, and the master, Kyle Dawson, just not able to tuck that in that far corner. Good job by Brown to close it off. And now it's Walker. Aaron Walker will swing it around. They'll get it back to Dance. Half boards left side. He'll set things up. Good skip pass for Williams. They'll find Corbett in the corner. Dance. Had Vesna cutting. Dance going to try to turn that corner. Jordan Dance kick out. Williams gets the sidearm. Good save there by Cosgrove. He'll look and send away Pennock. Connor Pennock will find Dawson. Dawson now will dump it back down. And it's Campbell. Campbell shrugs off a defender, moves in. Good save. Rebound, another good save. So Bailey Brown up to the task. Offensive board, though, collected by the Riverwolves. So they'll get a fresh clock. Weaving through, kicking it back out. Rex gets a step, dump it down low, was looking for Dawson. Dawson, good recovery to pick up that loose ball. Skip pass, nothing doing to Rex. Simonelli working in there, good stick check. And the Monarchs with Gay regained possession. Julian Gay will dump it off. And now it's Tyler Davis. Davis dump it back down. Follows was wide open, wasn't able to collect that. And a chance here. Agus over the shoulder grab. Hunter Agus. Big save, Bailey Brown. Standing and delivering. Dawson, though, there to collect that loose ball. Good hesitation. Bounces back out. Kuminga, a defensive demon out there as he closes things off in a hurry between him and the speedy Zulian. Boy, they're tough to beat. Goddard looking for an opening. Skip pass, nothing doing. Agus couldn't hold on to that. Zulian was almost off to the races. Hodgkins now, he'll look to move it up. And it's Zulian. Zulian surveys the situation, doesn't have the numbers. And he'll retreat, and it's Dance. We're under 6 minutes to go here in this opening half. Williams looking. Sniffing it, comes back out, and that shot blocked by Q. So a piece there. There'll be no reset, but no over and back. 5 on the shot clock, and great job to keep that inside the arena was Tanner Buck, and that's going to take us to our second officials timeout. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. .5:26 to go here in this opening half. The Toronto Monarchs holding a 2-goal advantage over the Paris Riverwolves. Paris with possession here. And Rex will bring it over the timeline. Swinging around, they'll start things with Simonelli on that right side. He'll look to peel around. Great stick check, though. Ball loose on the carpet. Simonelli does a good job to knock it away. But Gay takes a couple hits. Ethier in there to back him up. And Eklund now. He's had 2 quick transition goals in this game. And he'll flip, and now it's Davis. Tyler Davis looking for a screen. Got one from Vesna. Boy, when Vesna sets a screen for you, it sure is that. Davis sidestepping, skips the bouncer, and almost got it back, got knocked down. Williams, wrong stick side. Corbett backhand! Patrick Corbett had limited options, went to the backhand and found the back of the net. Corbett with his first goal of the game, 10th of the season. This lead of the game for the Monarchs, 7-4. See here if Paris can answer, as it has been 3 unanswered. Off the draw, Heidecker. He will avoid a check, get it to Walker. Walker will swing it around. Zulian now. They'll wait for the offense in Corbett. Buck swinging around. Follows, wide open. Corbett tucks that in the far corner, and the Monarchs are rolling now. Back-to-back goals for Patrick Corbett. He's got 11, and the Monarchs with an 8-4 lead. .4:15 to go. One more time. Q decides to, with the early jump. And Buck now will set up the offense. Buck gets a screen. Good defense. Williams, little shake and bake on Q. Couldn't get by him. Curls back out. That pass going to be a chore to keep it. Davis does a great job swinging around. 10 on the shot clock. Dance. Gets a screen. Skip it in. What a cut by Williams. And a beauty finish. So Dance to Williams, who parks his first of the game, 14th of the season. And Cosgrove and the Riverwolves a bit stymied now. A 5-goal run for the Monarchs, as they have taken control here in the second quarter. Under 4 minutes to go. Off the draw. Zulian. He's going to turn the corner. Simonelli chasing him. He'll pull back out, switch hands, get it over to D'Amico. D'Amico, half boards, Corbett. Back to work on offense. Go these Monarchs. They have been flowing here in the second quarter. Corbett, Vesna wide open. What a big save there by Cosgrove. Stuck out that left glove and made a big save. Let's see if his team can rally around that and get back in this ball game. Campbell Parker loses stick, cutting, and that was a beauty finish by the captain, Kyle Dawson. Kyle Dawson, the statistical leader for this Riverwolves team. That's his first of the game, 17th of the season. Puts an end to that 5-goal run. And more importantly, see if that slows down the momentum of the Monarchs. 3:33 to go here in this first half. Paris now with back-to-back offensive possessions. Campbell will swing it around to Rex. Dawson, good stick check by Hodgkins. Campbell picks it up. He'll swim his way up, flip it back. Dawson will step into one. That bullet is over the net. Zulian trying to scoop and go, and he does. Mitch Zulian on the run. Big save there by Cosgrove. Stuck out that right pad. Back the other way we go. Newbro in transition with Q. Q fakes it, dumps it. Newbro wide open. Up, down, and tried to go 5-hole and did. So back-to-back goals by the Riverwolves. They're back in this one, trailing 9-6. Newbro picks up his second of the game. And just when you thought the Riverwolves may have packed their bags and head on home, they come on roaring back with 2 goals to get back in this one. Mason Kaminga scoops it, switch hands. Kaminga, look around. Kaminga takes the shot wide of the mark. Gay had it, fighting with Van Scheppen. Van Scheppen, great hands to scoop that up. Great fake trying to duck in, but they close that off. And when you talk about closing the door, great defense by the Monarchs. And D'Amico now will swing it over to the right side. Under 2.5 to go here. Davis looking for an opening. Swing down, quick stick. Don't think that was good. Looked like it may have gone off the side of the net. Wide open, 1-2. Another big save there by Cosgrove. Keeping his team in it. And they're going to try to move it up. Newbro had Pennock open, not able to bring it. Corbett, wrong stick side. Dumps it over. Gets it back, give and go, wide of the net. Here comes McDonald. Buck's going to chase him. Paris, though, going to filter their offense out with Eddie Renault. Renault will shovel it over. And it's Goddard. Great inside-out move. Goes to the dive. Good save, though, by Bailey Brown. And the Monarchs will counter the other way. 1.5 to go. Thompson had Williams jump out the back door, waiting for the trailer. Instead, he will flip to Follows. And Follows now will set it up. Forward on him. Gets the screen from Dance. Johnson jumps that screen. Follows, good peel out. Gets it to Vesna. Skip pass, swinging around to the right. Pfeiffer, Q closes that off. 2 on the shot clock, gonna have to hurry. Follows, quick shot, it gets knocked down. And again, Monarchs do a good job on the offensive glass, and Follows back again. Hesitation, forward, good stiff cross check there. They'll swing it around. Follows, wide open. Good job defensively. McMahon got a piece of that. Vesna not ready for that pass. Van Scheppen on him. 10 on the shot clock. And just too much on that screen and roll. Possession will go the other way. 30 seconds to go here in this quarter. McMahon, backdoor. Campbell had it, lost it. And Bailey Brown will send away Hodgkins with 20 seconds to go. And the Monarchs will call a timeout. And with 19.4 seconds, they'll probably hold for the last shot. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. Back here as we get set for final seconds of quarter number 2. Monarchs going to look to hold here with 19.4 seconds. Shot clock will be off, and the net empty at the Toronto end for the extra attacker. So expect them to work the clock down and then attack with 7 to 5 seconds remaining for that final shot. So Buck will wait, let the game clock wind down, and then they'll go to work. You can see in a 1-2-2 zone are the Riverwolves. 7 on the game clock. Here they go. Working the right side. Skip pass on the design plate. Follows. Agus with a good tap in the back. No call. Picked up. That's wide. And that will do it. 30 minutes in the books. 9-6 in favor of the Monarchs. Take a break. Be back with third quarter action. All locked and loaded for quarter number 3 with the home team, Toronto Monarchs, leading the Paris Riverwolves 9-6. To send a special shout out to the Johnson family as they are here supporting their son. And Heidecker and Q back at it in the circle. Q will flip it up. Zulian with the good wheels. He'll track it down, put the brakes on, and head up the other way. Gonna have to hurry. Zulian puts it into second gear, gets over the timeline. Monarchs now will go back to work on offense. Pfeiffer, work it on the right side, looking for an opening, kicks it out to Dance. Dance going to try to lean in, work that spin. He's got a dangerous first step. Davis, skip up, 5 on the shot clock. In and out, follows, quick shot, steered aside, good save by Cosgrove. Fresh 30, though, for Toronto. Corbett, Pfeiffer on the screen and roll, hit him late. Good defense by Agus. He was draped all over him, and that's going to be a penalty. So Agus and Q may have had something to say, but Davis put an end to that as looks like Pfeiffer, the guilty party. So for just the second time in this game, the Riverwolves will have a power play, and it looks like there's going to be coincidentals here. And so a hold and a slash. So 2 guilty parties there. They'll both go, and we'll play 4-on-4 lacrosse for a couple of minutes. And now they'll correct it, 5-on-5. So Davis will start it off at the top. He'll work it to Williams. Williams looking for an opening, creeps in, kicks back out. Buck fakes, has Van Scheppen on him. Van Scheppen, great job to knock it loose. 15 on the shot clock. Buck puts on the brakes, good hesitation. Still good D by Van Scheppen. 6 on the shot clock. Corbett, half boards, looking to make a move. Corbett goes to the shot. Good save there by Cosgrove. Picked up now and moved up by Johnson. Johnson just over the timeline. He'll flip Q. Doesn't have the numbers. Will lean in. Wrong stick side. He'll try to peel back. Good defense by the Monarchs. They close that up now, and it's Eklund. Eklund with a good burst of speed into the offensive end. He'll stop, hold up, wait a minute, kick it back out. It's Corbett now. He'll be a little more deliberate here. Wait for the rest of the offense to filter out in Williams. Thompson on the screen and roll. Nothing doing. Corbett gets a step. Panak does a good job to recover. That pass to Vesna. He plays the carom perfectly. 5 on the shot clock. Just gets that shot on. Cosgrove, easy save. He'll pick that up. And now they'll look to move it up over the timeline. Renault. Dawson, 1-on-1. He'll bounce back out. Hesitation, brings it back. Kyle Dawson tried to go 5-hole. Took a hard hit, but a good save there by Brown. And now it's Ben Heidecker. Heidecker, high stepping over the timeline. He'll stop, wait, and fake the flip. Corbett. Long time for this offense to develop. 10 on the shot clock. Corbett trying to make one move. Good cross check by Johnson. Outstanding defense there to cut Corbett off. And now the Riverwolves will counter the other way. Lemaire. Fake the flip. Didn't fool Walker though. He'll try to turn that corner. Walker gets some help from Gay. And Hodgkins does a good job to put an end to that. Renault. Behind the net, Dawson had a notion. He's going to try to peel around here. 5 on the shot clock. Kyle Dawson gets a step, brings it back, inside out off the post. So managed to beat Bailey Brown, but not the iron. And Toronto now will work at 11.5 to go here in this third quarter. Williams puts on the brakes, looking to the left side, skips it to Dance. Dance, he'll lean in, takes a good solid cross check from Newbro, and another block, flip back. Dance lets the underhand go. Blocked by Van Scheppen, and a great stick move as Van Scheppen will get it over the timeline. Almost careless as Buck just creeping around. Van Scheppen puts it in second gear. Van Scheppen goes to the far corner, big save. Rebound picked up. Monarchs going to counter the other way. Kuminga goes to the far side. Mason Kuminga, transition goal, 10-6 Monarchs. Second time in this game that Kuminga has taken advantage, utilized his speed, and found the back of the net. $10:51 to go, third quarter. 4-goal lead for the Monarchs, and off the draw, Q has it stripped, and just a little too hands-on as he took down D'Amico. And possession will go to the Monarchs. Pfeiffer. He's got Q on him. He'll send it back to the top. Williams will bring it back to the right side. Gets the screen. Williams, quick shot! So back on another run are the Monarchs, as Dan Williams picks up his second of the game. He's got 15 in the season. And in the second quarter, it was a 5-goal run for Toronto before Paris battled their way back. Going to have to do the same thing here. Largest lead of the game now, a 5. Kuminga scoops that up. He'll dump it down. And a good no-look pass to set things up. Buck gets a screen from Follows. Tried to turn that corner around. Kicks it back out to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer, dump off, looking for Corbett. Cosgrove out there trying to smother it. 5 on the shot clock. Zips that pass over. Pfeiffer takes an inside-out shot, and it'll be Cosgrove that'll send away Agus. Hunter Agus has been quiet in transition here. Good job by the Monarchs as they have been all over him. And Eklund this time, and Lemaire just a little too aggressive, and I think it might be Hodgkins that's going to go. We'll see on a legal cross-check the call, and Hodgkins walking to the penalty box like a man about to serve some time. So just the first full power play for the Riverwolves. They had an abbreviated one that started, and 15 seconds in, a penalty nullified that. Good no-look, two-man game. Dawson working it. Renault will bail him out, playing that carom. 15 on the shot clock. Quick shot, Rex, rebound. Dawson, great job to filter that out, and they'll get another clock to work with. Renault and Dawson on that side. Pass gets knocked down. Kuminga looking for it. Kuminga is going to scoop it up. Kuminga, big save by Cosgrove. So Cosgrove may have just kept his team in it as he'll send that up and over, and that's going to be a violation as Simonelli not able to catch it cleanly. Minute 15 to go in a penalty. Williams going to look to burn some clock here as they'll be in no rush. 8:40 to go, third quarter. Just over a minute left in the penalty. Davis will trot over, 15 on the shot clock. And that pass gets deflected. and picked up. Pincombe will wait for the rest of the offense. And Rex zips it over there looking for that quick tic-tac. Dawson knocked it back, almost retrieved it again. Him and Walker going for it. Dawson does a good job to keep it alive. Looking for that again with Simon Ellie. He's stripped, and the Monarchs now with just 25 seconds to kill. Buck. Q jumps out of that back door, jumps on Buck, and Buck loses it. And here go the Riverwolves. Johnson, one man to beat. Tried to go inside out. Good defense there by Zulian as his speed, well, there's just no substitute for that. Zulian, under 7.5 to go. Penalty over, team's back to full strength. Corbett. Good head fake, looking for that dump off. Williams, good save by Cosgrove. Picked up, looking to move it in transition. McDonald thinking better of it. Does a good job to get it, and Lemaire. He'll hold up. 2-on-3. He'll wait for some help. Kick it back out. Dawson. He'll swing it around. Dangerous pass. Got it to Goddard. Goddard. Dump wide open. Dawson! So Kyle Dawson. Finally, all that work pays off as he picks up his second of the game. He's got 18 goals in the season, and I tell you, if there was a stat line for Kyle Dawson, he would be filling it through as he does a little of everything for this Paris team. So a halt to another 4-goal run, and Paris now with 6:45 to go. They got some life. Newbro. Double team. He's going to try to bounce out of that. Rolls it. Renault. Renault will wait. Dawson. Renault gets a step. Looking to peel back out. Curls out. Goes to the overhand. Eddie Renault. Using the defender as a screen. Finds the back of the net. Renault with his 8th of the season, and boy, couldn't have come at a better time as the deficit now just 3. Largest lead was 5, and Paris now continuing to battle back. 6.5 minutes to go here. We're at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Week 7 of the Arena Lacrosse League with our Saturday night affair off the draw. Q had it, knocked it away, battling with Zulian. Zulian fishing it out. He lost it. Walker will pick it up. Q all over him. Good shovel off, and it's Hodgkins that'll get it over the timeline. Monarchs trying to regain that momentum they had early on. Williams was wide open in the middle. McMahon picked that up. He's got to elude a couple defenders. Good job to do just that. Paris will get another chance on offense here. Lemaire on his wrong stick side. He'll skip it back over to the right. Rex looking to lean in. He'll bounce back out. Simon Ellie. Nothing doing there. Good job, Ethier, on defense. 8 on the shot clock. Lemaire trying to go strong and hard to the net. Great defense by Campbell. Parker closed that off. And great defensive hold by the Monarchs. The outlet, not so good. The carom, though, better. And Buck now. 5:40 to go. Big hit there from McDonald on Davis. Davis will get it back. Swing around. Corbett. Corbett with a shot. That gets blocked by a defender. Ball loose. No reset. And they're counting the clock down. Don't worry about that shot clock. Quick shot, Pfeiffer. It's going to go into the bench. And that's going to be possession the other way as Tyler Davis took exception to something over there. And looks like cooler heads prevailed, and that's going to take us to our officials' timeout as we just make sure everything is settled. And it has. All set to go here after our officials' timeout. 5:14 left in this third quarter. Been a real roller coaster game. As we sit 11-8 the score. Paris now with possession. They've scored back-to-back goals to get back in it. Lemaire swinging around. Goddard, good first step, gets by Heidecker. Tried to tuck it far side. Couldn't do it. Ball loose. Simonelli looking for it. Tapped it back. Great hockey play. Cycling it around those boards. 10 on the shot clock. Renault stepped into that one, and good save there by Brown. And his outlet again. Good job off the Karam. D'Amico. D'Amico now. He'll flip, and it's Williams. Williams, half boards right side. One-on-one matchup. Looking for a cutter. Trying to peel around the dots. Dump off on the screen. Pfeiffer up, down. Big shoulder save by Cosgrove. And violation will give it right back to Paris, and it's Q. Q has it knocked down. Good job by Pfeiffer. Great hands. Agus chasing him down, and Agus, under no circumstance can you grab his jersey, and a good call by official Ed Fines as delayed penalty coming with just over 4 minutes to go. Follows. Set things up. 10 on the shot clock. We're under 4 minutes. Skip pass. Corbett. Skip. Follows. Good save there by Cosgrove, but looking the other way, the Monarchs now will go to work with just their second power play opportunity of this game. And it looks like they got Q on the grab. Could have been Q, could have been Agus. Either way, there was some jersey grabbing going on. So Paris will have to kill off this penalty here. Keep an eye out for Agus. Excellent speed in transition. If Paris can force Toronto into a missed shot. Toronto with Corbett Pfeiffer on that right side. Dance at the top. He'll work that over to Follows. Follows has it stopped. Agus will head right to the bench. Cosgrove going to have to hurry here. And a great job by Newbro as he flipped it. Van Scheppen one-handed grab. And a good job by Paris to get it into the offensive end. Minute and a half to go in the penalty. The Riverwolves will just work to kill some clock. 5 on the shot clock. They'll head back down. Van Scheppen will take that shot just over the net. And back come Toronto now. With a whole heap of players in that blue area by the bench. Dance out there working with Buck on that left side. Follows will creep in late. Kick out. Dance. Quick stick. Good save. Cosgrove picked up by Buck. Buck sniffing. Kicks it out. Pfeiffer swings it. Dance underhand. Bounce. Top corner. Jordan Dance. So Jordan Dance's second goal of the game comes via the power play. 13th goal of the season. And with 2:45 to go, puts a stop to that 2-goal spurt by the Riverwolves, and the lead now 12-8. Earlier today, it was the Brampton Express 20-11 winners over the Peterborough Timbermen. Timbermen still looking for their first win. Brampton improves to 5-2. Tomorrow's matchup, we'll get to that as we're back at it here with Hodgkins. So with 2.5 to go, back to 5-on-5. Pfeiffer, dump down, give and go. Tried the inside out wide of the mark. Agus picks it up and he'll find Q. Q has Newbro with him. 2-on-2 though. Buck does a good job to come back. Him and Williams. And Newbro now will flip. Dawson will set up the offense. Dawson gets a screen. Renault wide open. Can't finish. Gets it. And an easy finish. So didn't pocket the initial pass. Did a good job to stay with it. Grabbed it and found that far corner. Big goal and a much needed goal. Renault's second of the game. And the lead is 3 for Toronto with 2 minutes to go. Third quarter. So give Paris some credit. They continue to battle back here. I'm sure head coach Jamie Dubrick would prefer that they play ahead and not from behind. Ben Heidecker, great job in that face-off circle. He'll peel away. And an outstanding job by the defensive unit to get possession. Full heart changes now. Offense comes rolling out for Toronto. Corbett, right side, gets a screen from Williams. Kick. Dance had already almost taken that shot. Tracks it down. 7 on the shot clock. Going to have to hurry. Corbett, one-on-one. Dump off on the cut. Tried to go to the backhand. Did Dance. Took a hard cross-check. Van Scheppen. Great job to hold on to that rebound. And he'll bring it up over the timeline with Corbett on him. Dumps it off. Rex, wrong stick side. Zips it over. Ill-advised. Ethier knocked that down. Corbett didn't get a chance to get off. And he'll lug it down into the offensive end. Forward on him. Corbett will lean in. Dump it off. Good hands there by Pfeiffer. Him and Davis work the two-man game. Back down to Corbett. Kick out. Swing around. Buck, left side. Gets a screen inside outer. Nothing doing. Pfeiffer going to have to let it go. 2 on the shot clock. Tried to dance the other way and a beauty save by Cosgrove. Read that like a book. And now Paris trying to answer here. Lemaire. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. 12-second differential shot and game clock. Renault. Campbell getting worked over. Him and Hodgkins, two big guys going at it there. Renault peels around, goes to the bounce off the post. Campbell battling for it. Him and Hodgkins, that has been a battle that's raged on. Toronto will pick it up. Ethier the flip. 8 on the game clock. Thompson corrals it. Dumps it off and missed Dance on the cut. So with 1 second left, and that will do it. 3 quarters have been booked. 12-9. Monarchs back with the fourth. Set to go here for the fourth quarter. Just a heads up tomorrow. Doubleheader to wrap up week 7. It'll be the Whitby Steelhawks taking on the Ohsweken Bears. Whitby comes in 4-2. Ohsweken 1-4. That's at 1 p.m. And then at 4 p.m. it'll be the first place Oshawa Outlaws taking on the Six Nation Snipers. Both games, of course, at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. That's tomorrow. In the meantime, between time, Toronto back to work on offense. Buck finds Davis. Davis in a diving finish, but a good job by Cosgrove to close it. Now Newbro. He's going to run under that pass. Newbro goes to the far side. Good save by Bailey Brown. Rebound, and a late hit's going to be on Corbett as he took down Dawson from behind. And we'll see. So an illegal cross-check in the back, the call. And you got to figure that Corbett certainly saved a goal. If Dawson's able to scoop that ball up, he had a wide open net. And it looks like Mason Kaminga. So Paris will get another chance with a man advantage, 0 for 2. Come in working at a efficiency rate on their power play, 49%. Need something here, trailing by 3. Rex out there with Dawson and Renault on that left side. Dawson tried to Parked that far side. Renault lets it go. Good save by Bailey Brown. And he'll sidearm that outlet. And away goes Gay. Gay will look, and he'll try to work some clock with 1:30 to go in the penalty. 10 on the shot clock. Ethier. 5, and he'll just roll it into the corner. So a good job killing off some time as the Riverwolves now will bring it up, and they'll go back to work on offense. Need a little something here, does Paris. Dawson. He'll survey the situation. Him and Renault working that two-man game on the left side. Rex at the top. Again, Dawson sizing. Hodgkins in the middle of that box. Quick stick. Good save by Brown. Rebound corralled. Fresh 30 for Paris. Zip trying to right side. Simonelli. Dawson trying to go other side. Another big save, Bailey Brown. Outlet. And it's Gay again, as they'll get some fresh legs out there. Toronto will. And a double team will come. Gay, best to get out of there. He gets rid of it. And Teeter's on the line. Q putting on some pressure. Good job there by McDonald. They force a turnover, but don't have numbers. Great transition defense from the Monarchs with 18 seconds to go in the man advantage. Chance here for Paris if they can get a shot off. 10 seconds left in the penalty. 12.5 here in this fourth quarter. Zipped across. Simonelli stopped. Lemaire tracks it down. Penalty over now. Team's back to full strength. Good job by the Monarchs. Gay battling in there with Lemaire. And that ball will go up. Lemaire and Simonelli. Simonelli comes away with it. And it's Dawson. 1-on-1 quick shot, Kyle Dawson. Man, if you blink an eye, he'll take advantage. As Dawson one more time, third goal of the game. And the deficit now just 2. So Paris has continued to battle back. They are under no circumstances going to go quietly into this night, as they have closed the gap now with 12:05 to go. Kuminga and Q. Van Scheppen with the hands. Wrong stick side, but taking it strong. And it goes up off and in the top corner. So Bailey Brown a little deep in the net. Off the shoulder pad, top corner. Paris cuts the deficit to 1. Tell you, you got to give some credit. Luke Van Scheppen has had an outstanding game. He has done a little of everything. Defense, offense, his stick skills, very impressive. And we knew this was going to be a tight one coming in. And despite the roller coaster ride, it's just that. Off the draw, Q battling for it. Heidecker comes away with it. Agus all over him, shovel back, Walker. Van Scheppen hounding him, but Funky Walker in control. And Toronto now going to try to stop this momentum here and snatch it back. Corbett, half boards right side. Davis looking for Dance. Dance gets a screen, shovels it back over right side. 5 on the shot clock. Corbett takes it strong. Patrick Corbett goes airborne and finds the far corner. Corbett's third of the game couldn't come at a better time with 11:25 to go here in the fourth. It's back to a 2-goal game. Monarchs leading this one 13-11. Heidecker, nifty off the draw, gets possession for the Monarchs, takes a good cross check. Zulian, he's going to give himself just a little more space there. before retreating to the bench. Dance, 15 on the shot clock, one-on-one, tries to spin, brings it back. Jordan Dance will spin again, splits two, one fake, and that shot goes off the post. So Dance works his way in. Now it's Williams. Williams gets a step. Shot right on. Good save by Cosgrove. Ball loose on the carpet in the corner. Picked up. Monarchs have another clock now on the reset. Dance with some room. Skip pass. And he'll get it back. Quick shot! Jordan Dance. Boy, that was in and out of that stick in the blink of an eye. Third goal of the game for the Dancer. 14th of the season. And Toronto answering like they've done the previous three quarters to restore that lead. Kuminga in that circle. Kuminga looking. Had a notion. Newbro on him. Kick it back out to Thompson. They'll swing it around. Corbett will settle things down. 10.5 to go here. Fourth quarter. Follows. Been quiet in this game offensively. Henry follows. Inside out looking for a screen. Tried to go to that far corner. Wide of the mark. Good job by Corbett. 7 on the shot clock, but his pass is picked off. Newbro weaves through a couple defenders and brings it into the offensive end. 3-goal lead here for Toronto. We're under 10 minutes to go. Dawson, 1-2, top corner. He has been money in the bank. Dawson's fourth here of this game, and he has taken some of the offensive load on his shoulders, and he has done a great job for his squad here. And I wish we had a loose ball count. He's certainly up there in that. As the deficit now 2. So this good crowd here at the track getting treated to a good ball game. Zulian had it, lost it. Q now. Q thinking about taking that to the net. Instead he gets 2 defenders on him in Walker and Zulian, and he'll pitch it back out. Eddie Renault. Left side. Tries to bull his way in, and he does! Eddie Renault standing tall and delivering when needed. And we're back to a 1-goal game. Renault with his third. He's got 10 on the season now, and more importantly, with 9:26 to go, Paris within striking distance. Boy, they just will not go away. They will not fold that tent. See if they can pull even. That would go a long way to giving them some more momentum. Off the draw, though, Kuminga with other plans. Gets some help. Toronto will get possession, and it's Gay. He'll wait, swing it around. They'll set it up, follows left side. Henry follows. Skip pass. They'll work it to the right, and Williams. Williams on the interchange, kick out, looking for Buck. Good job by McMahon to jump in that passing lane. Gets hockeyed around, follows, picks it up. Dipsy Doodle inside out, spins back around. Q closes that off. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna need something here. Davis. Zip it. Williams trying to get the angle. Loses it. Good job by Van Scheppen. More of the little things that matter as Luke Van Scheppen has been solid for the Riverwolves here. Q gets a step. Big stride. Looking across. Campbell almost fished that out. Instead, it went off the netting out of play, and possession will go back up the other way. 8:35 to go here, fourth quarter. 1-goal game. Dance will set things up. It gets a hard screen from Vesna inside it. What a save by Cosgrove. Thought Dance had him faked out. It was a solid screen from Vesna. And the big man comes away from that scrum with the ball. He'll flip it. Corbett. Plenty of time now on the shot clock. Dance heads up. He can work magic behind that net. He'll kick it back out. Corbett. Sizing it up. Skip pass. Vesna. He's going to spin. Inside out. Wickets closed. Picked up. Riverwolves. Buck does a good job. Johnson's going to have to hurry. Zips that up. One-on-one matchup with Agus. Takes a favorable bounce for the Riverwolves. Dawson battling Thompson all over him. And the Monarchs come away with it. 7.5 to go. Ethier, late trailing. Davis, wrong stick side. Good save by Cosgrove. Q in there battling for it. Guess who? The handyman, Van Scheppen. Scoops that up. He'll dish it up. And now Johnson does a good job to get it over the timeline. Wrong stick side. He'll wheel through a couple defenders. Show them that stick, but a good zip past to Q. Q, good fake. Tried to steer back the other way. Park it in the far corner. Nothing doing. Bailey Brown closed that off. Now it's Tanner Buck. Lob pass to Kuminga. Kuminga now will settle it down. Buck will get it back. 6:45 to go. 1-goal game. Buck gets a screen. Quick shot. Not this time. Wickets closed. Vesna. Hard hit by McDonald. But Toronto will regain possession, and they'll have a fresh 30. Williams. Right side gets a screen. Tried that quick shot. Van Scheppen knocked it down. Instead, it'll go the other way. McDonald tried to bull his way, and no call on the high stick to Corbett as he took a hard hit. Not sure if that was a neck or high shoulder, but the three men in stripes didn't think it was a penalty, and it's a play on. Dance, wrong stick side, teed that up, went off a defender, and with 6:01 to go in this fourth quarter, that should take us to our final officials timeout. We'll be back. Back after our officials timeout. 6 minutes to go, 1-goal game. Toronto with possession. Buck follows left side with Dance. Kick out to the right and Corbett. Corbett now looking for an opening. Gets a screen. Nothing doing there. He'll have to peel back out with Agus on him. Corbett, 15 on the shot clock. He'll wait. Williams comes filtering on. Follows. Quick first step. Van Scheppen all over him. Does a good job to body him off it. 5 on the shot clock. Van Scheppen again will flip it up. And that possession with the shot clock winding down off the stick of Van Scheppen, back to Toronto for a fresh 30. Davis, he'll come out, work it at the top on the interchange. Dance, swing around Williams, isolation right side. Working on Agus. Agus gets help from Q, kick it back out. Dance is going to take that. Good save. Caught. Rebound, picked up, and that's the way you handle the doorstep. As not sure who that was. Looked like it might have been Follows. As Agus in the middle of it, as is Williams. And more importantly, though, got to give credit to Henry Follows, as he'll get credit for his second of the game. And we'll see if Williams is the only one going to the penalty box. I imagine the goal stands, as the melee happened after the fact. And it looks like it's just going to be Williams. So Paris will get their fourth power play opportunity of this game with 5:10 left. (15-13), the score in favor of Toronto. So Paris with a power play opportunity here, a big one to try to close this 2-goal gap. Q and Kuminga have been going at it all game. Kuminga has been dangerous in that circle one more time. Kuminga has it knocked down. Jamie McMahon does a good job there to just get enough of Kuminga to allow that ball to fall into the stick of Cosgrove. And here's Q. Q will flip. Lemaire and the Paris offense to work here. Power play. Wide open. Simonelli up, down, off the post. Renault will get it. 30 more to work with here. Dawson. You can see Toronto working the 1-2-1 in the triangle, inverted box. That shot goes wide of the mark and no tip. So that'll be a violation. Possession to Toronto deep in the offensive end. 4:23 left here in this fourth quarter. Minute 13 left in the penalty. Toronto now going to try to work some clock, burn some time. Pfeiffer dumps it off. Corbett. Corbett runs into Johnson. Johnson closed that off in a hurry. Corbett still has it. Brings Johnson down with him, and possession will go to Paris, and they'll quickly move it up with Q. We're under 4 minutes to go. Paris trying to battle back here. They're going to set it up. 40 seconds left in the man advantage. Taking them a long time, though, to set up. 15 on the shot clock. Dawson, kick around. Him and Renault, two-man game. Kick it back. Swing around Rex. Zip pass. Dawson, one-on-one. Tries to swim his way out. Kuminga with a good hit. Him and Thompson. That shot scooped up easily by Bailey Brown. And he'll look now for the outlet. He's going to zip it up. And Ethier, beauty lob pass right into the pocket. 3:22 to go. 10 seconds left to burn. Buck. Dance. Penalty over now. Team's back to full strength. Toronto going to go to work with 5. Quick shot. And smothered in the 5-hole by Cosgrove. Paris now. We're at the 3-minute mark. Trailing by 2. Q. Send it over. And Renault fakes the pass, slides through, goes to the underhand. Bailey Brown does the splits, smothers that right there and then. And possession now to Toronto. So Bailey Brown standing tall when he needs to as Zulian gets it over the timeline. Time now becoming a factor on the side of the Monarchs. Corbett. A little shake and bake. Newbro thought he had him off the crossbar. Boy, Corbett elusive there. Johnson trying to corral it. Takes a hit. No call. Surprisingly enough, as Thompson now. With Agus on him. Dumps it off. Williams. Agus finishes his check. Guess tit for tat. One at one end, one at that end. Letting them play. We're inching towards a 2-minute warning here. Dance. 10 on the shot clock. Wide open Williams. What a save by Cosgrove. Point blank. And he gets it off to Van Scheppen, who will move it up. And it's Newbro. Minute 45 to go. Paris trailing by 2. Newbro. He'll roll it off. 15 on the shot clock. Rex. It's got Gay on him. Wrong stick side. Bounce shot closed off. That rebound scooped up, and it's Kuminga. Kuminga will bounce off a defender and get it up to Eklund. Eklund had 2 big goals earlier and a quick pass deep in the offensive end with a minute 20 to go. Toronto in control here. 15 on the shot clock. Follows. Wide open on this left side. Him and Dance. They'll shift down. Dance. Good fake. And Johnson closed that off with what might have been a hook, but Johnson should have got the call down here. Either way, we're into the final minute. Paris, trailing by 2, needs something here. Lemaire weaves through, dumps it off. Net empty at the other end for the extra attacker. Dawson, 10 on the shot clock. Zulian on him. Dawson trying to shed him. Shakes around 2, gets 2, 5 on the shot clock. Dawson Gonna have to let it go. Does, right on target. Bailey Brown into his pocket, 34 seconds left. Brown will find Kuminga. Kuminga with a lob pass. Williams, he'll stop. Wait, kick it out. Buck won't take advantage of the 2-on-1. He'll pull it out. 4-second differential. Shot and game clock. Hodgkins swinging around. 10 on the shot clock. Oh, Corbett with a nifty move. Sheds one. Goes to the backhand again. It gets kicked around. Doesn't go in. And it's Van Scheppen. Time dying down, though. And the Riverwolves will run out of time. Big win for the Toronto Monarchs as they take this one 15-13. What a ball game. Both these two teams left it on the floor. With the win, the Monarchs will up their record to 5-2. The Riverwolves fall to 3-4.